2010 Shelby GT500, 12,000 miles. Let's take it for a test drive. 2010 Shelby GT500. This is an awesome car front to back. It's got 12,459 miles on it. Runs, drives, stops, and steers like a brand new car. It runs, drives, stops, and steers like a brand new car. These GT500s in 2010, when they changed to this body style, the performance on them was increased a little bit compared to the previous body style GT500s, the 07s, 08s, and 09s. In 2010, they were rated at 540 horsepower and 510 foot-pounds of torque, 6-speed manual transmission. So these cars are all there. They're obviously supercharged 5.4s. They just run awesome. That is our shift sound telling me to shift. If you hear that in the video, it's just a little button that's telling me to shift. It's got the little up light. When you hit a certain RPM, it'll want you to shift. But anyways, all your standard options and features. Power disc brakes all the way around. These have Brembos up front, power steering with rack and pinion. AC's nice and cold. Got it on right now on the lower setting, and it's working absolutely excellent. Something you can drive every day if you want to. Obviously, this car's been well cared for. It's 12,461 miles as of this video. Zero complaints mechanically. Very stock outside of a K&N cold air intake. Still retains the factory exhaust, so not terribly loud. Drivability is perfect. Nothing to complain about. Drives like a showroom new one. On the interior, you have your factory charcoal black leather interior. Not sure why they called it charcoal black, because it's black interior, but it's like new in here. Shows absolutely excellent. Nothing's out of place. Dash is great. Door panels are awesome. Steering wheel is great. You do have your Carroll Shelby signature there on the dash to the right of the tack. If I have to nitpick anything on the interior, right behind or right on top of the top plaque here, right behind the sink little placard, there's a few little imperfections on the top plate, maybe where someone set their phone down or set some other keys at some point. Obviously the key goes in the ignition here, but just a couple little scuffs on this top plate. But the console itself is great. It opens and closes properly for your cup holders. The back portion of the console clicks open and closed as well. Glove box works. You have your factory stereo. No issues with any of that. Gauges all function properly. Headliner, visors, nothing is out of place. On my Does It Work section, which is posted in the additional informations tab on the website pcclassiccars.com, you will see that every single thing on this car works. Only thing that I have listed as a no is all of your power functions for the driver's seat work, except for the very, very front of the seat. You can tilt that up and down. That portion of the power seat's not doing anything. I don't know exactly what's wrong, but everything else is working on this car. The seat does go forward, it does go back. The back portion of the seat goes up and down, just the very, very front portion of it's not wanting to move. In that additional informations tab, you will see the clean Carfax, no accidents, damage ever reported on it, as well as the Marty report and the SVT paperwork that we have for this GT500. Little supercharger whine there for you. We got a couple cars in front of us, so we can't get too terribly into the throttle, but we got a couple other opportunities during this test drive where we can get in the throttle some. Underneath is like new. Zero complaints of any kind. Shows awesome underneath there. All the exhaust is clean. Suspension, steering components, everything checks out great. The exterior of this car is extremely clean. It is a really cool color and a low production color. It's sterling gray metallic. Depending on which document you look at, if you're looking at the Marty report, it will say 1 of 361. If you look at the SVT paperwork, it'll say 1 of 360. So it's 1 of 360 ish, depending on which document you look at. But a great color, paint shows awesome. Couple very, very tiny little touch-ups. Small little nick on the edge of the bumper over there on the passenger side. Other very, very small imperfections around the car. You will see photos of all that stuff in the additional informations tab. Wheels are in great shape. Tires are awesome. They're 2024s up front and 2025s in the back. Just a great looking car. I love this color. I think with the gray wheels that match, factory black tape stripe car, so you have the factory GT500 stripes that this one came with, just look awesome. It's like a gunmetal-ish gray color if you wanted to kind of simplify it. Outside in the sunlight, it looks kick-ass. Suspension is all of your SVT GT500 suspension, performs like it should. No complaints, no shakes, no rattles. No problems of any kind. The steering is super nice and tight. Love driving these cars. They have such a great performance feel to them. I love this era of car. They're super fun to drive. They're super comfortable. The seats feel great. Driving position is extremely enjoyable. You have tilt. You have all your steering wheel controls for the cruise, the stereo itself. All of your gauges are super easy to read. Glass is in excellent condition. Power windows, power locks, and mirrors all work. You have a tiny, tiny little nick in the windshield right up there, but it's not a stone chip. It's a very, very small little nick. Rear defrost works correctly. And since we didn't get a chance to really get in the throttle before, we can do it right here. Let you hear that supercharger whine. These cars are all there. They're a handful to drive if you've never driven one. Performance is great. Clutch feels good. Downshifts like it should. Inside the trunk's all factory back there. You have your original liner. Same thing with inside the engine compartment. When you pop the hood, it's all very factory outside of that cold air intake. That's really the only modification that's been done on the car, is that little air intake. Doesn't change much performance probably, but no issues there when it comes to a cold air intake. It's probably a day one modification that was done. This one having the factory exhaust, it's not terribly loud, but it still has a good sound to it. I've owned these with the Borlas that are super loud. I've had Flowmasters, Magnaflows. I don't mind the original exhaust. It sounds good. I do not have the original floor mats. This has really nice drop-in WeatherTech floor mats. They look great if you ask me. Carpet again is in great shape. Door panels look excellent. Rear view mirror, side windows, no issues of any kind. There you have it. As always, I'm Mike. This is a 2010 Shelby GT500 with 12,466 miles. From myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars, we appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drive videos. Make sure you check out the additional informations tab on the website, pcclassiccars.com. Check out the content across all of the social platforms, and we'll see you guys on the next video.
Shot ball so hot, just wanna find me.